What's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. Got for y'all today another Mortal Kombat video. Today we're discussing the Mortal Kombat movie being produced by James Wan. Of course, just a couple of days ago, showed you guys how indeed they're currently doing a casting call for actors to play main roles in the Mortal Kombat film. But today we're discussing what I really hope is fake, because it's allegedly the entire list of characters, and I guess you can say it's like their character bios for the script, and it's gonna piss you off. I'm telling you, if you're a diehard Mortal Kombat fan, you're gonna be upset, because a lot of the stuff is not accurate whatsoever to any of the video game lore, and I really hope it's fake. Now, thankfully, Judgment Fist did ask Greg Russo, the writer of the script, about this, and he simply replied back saying, inaccurate. He didn't say fake, he didn't say entirely inaccurate, simply said inaccurate. So, take this with a grain of salt, take it for what you will, and let's take a deep breath and let's get into it. So it says here, a washed up boxer is recruited to help protect Earth by joining forces with a team of fighters that is locked in an eternal battle with killers from another dimension. Has there the staff, the cast, the execs, and all this is actually pretty accurate. Now, let's make our way to the characters on the bottom half. It says their role, type, description, Cole Turner. And if you keep up with my videos, you might remember going back to, I think it was last summer, when we saw the first leaked version of the scripts. Cole Turner was also in that, but Greg Russo came out at the time and was like, oh, it's a very old script, don't trust it, it's, you know, it's very old. And yeah, Cole Turner is now being listed again as the lead male, and what's crazy to me is if you look in the top right of this image, it says 2/5/2019, so as recent as February, Cole Turner was still the lead male, if this is true. Not even a Mortal Kombat character, an all-new character being introduced as the main character of a Mortal Kombat film. That script also mentioned how we'd have like a teenage version of Raiden. Thankfully, it's not inside this one, so yes, but let's get into it. It says Cole Turner, former middleweight champion and now our hero. He's a bit washed up, but still puts up a good fight. He cherishes the one day a week he gets to spend with his daughter Emily during his divorce. As a young man with less scars and bruises, he is recruited to fight in the Mortal Kombat. Just the Mortal Kombat, not the Mortal Kombat tournament, in the Mortal Kombat, and turns out to have a mysterious upbringing. He can take a wallop and learns that his love for his daughter is what fuels him. Also have Kano as a lead male, which I think is crazy. Kano as a lead male. No offense to Kano fans, but Kano's never really been that big of a deal. He's always kind of just been like a thorn in the Special Forces' ass, and for some reason, he's gonna be a lead male. That shocks me. It says here, think Jason Clarke, the rugged bearded Australian sitting in a rocking chair on the front porch, feet up, beer in hand. He's ex-Special Forces turned merc for hire, wanted by Interpol for arms dealing, drug running. He's killed at least 24 people. He has a goofy attitude and is constantly bickering with Sonya. So at least that sounds, you know, like Kano, but the fact that he's to be like a lead male, that's interesting to say the least. Lord Raiden, supporting male. Think Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, but far more powerful. He carries a divine presence. His eyes narrow into electric blue slits. Thunder God, ageless eyes. Thousands of years later, a far cry from the regal god we saw at the beginning of our story. He is the leader of the humankind's Mortal Kombat contestants, overseeing their training. So again, just sounds like Raiden of old. I think it's funny how they want to compare him to Gandalf, though. It's pretty funny. Jax Bridges. Another big red flag here. Jax Bridges. Going back to the old leak from last summer, again, they also said it was Jackson Bridges, and everyone went crazy because obviously it's not Briggs, it's Bridges, and that's not the name of Jax. What are they doing here? It says arms like cannons. He recruits Cole for the Mortal Kombat competition. He loses his arms in battle before eventually coming back with bionic replacements. So at least that sounds like Jax Briggs, not Jax Bridges. Facepalm. This can't be real. Moving on to the next page. Emily, of course, this being Cole Turner's daughter. It says, Cole's daughter, the only person in his corner. She is already a skilled boxing trainer who refuses to get overwhelmed by the crazy situation she suddenly finds herself in. So pretty basic, I guess you could say. Sub-Zero, supporting male. The ice ninja with dead eyes behind a gruesome mask. He possesses brutal martial arts skills and torments Cole throughout. So yeah, Sub-Zero tormenting the main character. Guessing this might be Bihan or something, I don't know, but kind of bummed to know Sub-Zero is simply going to be just someone who's just following the main character and trying to beat him up, I guess. Kind of a bummer. Molina, supporting female, the female Outworld assassin. Think Elektra from Marvel Comics, but twice as vicious and deadly. Magenta leather armor, dual size strapped to her back, blood red dragon medallion around her neck. So there you go, Molina being an assassin. No mention of her having Tarkatan teeth, I guess. Shang Tsung, supporting Mel. Outworld general, ageless, robed in black and gold, hands behind his back. He oversees the Outworld fighters and proves to be Raiden's match. So again, that's pretty accurate as well. Moving on to the final section of this, like, I guess, character bio page. It says Sonya Blade, supporting female 30 to 39. Think a Jack Charlie's Theron. I probably butchered that completely. Dressed in military gear, blonde hair pulled into a ponytail. Bickers with Kano, and after she finally gets medallion, as she fights, she appears to be stronger, more confident champion. So at least she'll still be military based and in her 30s. Liu Kang, supporting Mel. Think Henry Golding from Crazy Rich Asians with the fighting skills of Bruce Lee, red pants, matching vest, handsome as hell, a Shaolin warrior from the White Lotus Society who has the ability to throw fireballs. He shows the warriors around the temple and is Kung Lao's brother. Like I mentioned, they're apparently Kung Lao and Liu Kang are brothers now. So it says also Kung Lao, another human Mortal Kombat fighter. Think Donnie Yen, his looks say a million words. A stoic warrior monk who throws his hat like a deadly frisbee. Liu Kang's brother, he has taken a vow of silence. Communicates via sign language. And this is where I pretty much facepalmed for the millionth time reading this. Kung Lao not having words. Don't know how I feel about that when you consider Kung Lao is always like the comedic relief in the story. And for some reason now, his humor is meant to be gone as he is a monk who has taken a vow of silence. So a lot of this stuff, it's questionable, and even the spelling is a bit questionable. Like Jackson Bridges, I think also Raiden spelled wrong a few times in this as well. And you know, Cole Turner, his daughter Emily, Sub-Zero being listed as somebody who's just gonna like be a pain for Cole Turner. No Scorpion listing, no Cabal listing, no Reptile. A lot of characters are missing, so cross your fingers and hope that all of this is wrong. Now, thankfully, Greg Russo did come out and say inaccurate, but what scares me is he didn't come out and say, like, oh yeah, this is entirely fake. He just simply said one word, inaccurate. This could be inaccurate by 10%, 20%, 30%, 100%. We don't know how inaccurate this is, you know what I mean? We don't even know this is fake. This could simply just be photoshopped, faked completely. I wish Russo would have said more than just simply inaccurate, because, you know, it kind of leaves some wiggle room there. The door is still a bit open for some of this to be true, and I really hope it's not. I really hope this is fake, so let's hope it's fake. Let's hope this is fake news, because I don't think you guys want to see Cole Turner as the main character in a Mortal Kombat movie. It's gonna rub people the wrong way. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. This actually popped out of nowhere. Like, I don't even know the proper source for this. It just kind of popped up all over the internet. So makes it even more odd, because there's not even like an official source of where this came from. So take it for what you will. The movie is being directed by James Wan. That gives me faith, but it's all over the place. Seeing things like Kung Lao just communicating via sign language, and him being brothers with Liu Kang, and I don't know, man. Kano being one of the lead males alongside Cole Turner. So is Kano getting as much screen time as Cole Turner? Like, it's a very odd presentation of Mortal Kombat if they're doing this. It's just night and day difference to what I think a lot of you guys would want and what I would want. So again, take it for what you will. Take it with a grain of salt. This entire thing is a cluster, and I'm really just hoping for the best. For what it's worth, too, I know Judgment Fist did some research, and the whole first half right here that says logline, execs, staff, cast, all of these people are real people. So that kind of makes it look even a bit more real, but at the same time, guys, it could simply just be photoshopped, you know what I mean? So take it for what it is, and we'll just go with that. But guys, that's simply all I got for y'all today. A look allegedly at the Mortal Kombat film dropping in 2021. I'm not a fan of it. You're probably not a fan of it. Wish we had more of a response from Greg Russo, but maybe in the future you get more details about characters in it, and Scorpion not being in this too. Like, doesn't make sense. But guys, if you did enjoy the video, please take 1 second, drop a like on it, subscribe for some more MK11 content. Until next time, been your host, Ben Dynasty. You guys, please take care, stay safe, and I'm very curious, what's your take on this whole Cole Turner daughter Emily situation. Would you want to see that in a Mortal Kombat movie? Would you want to see that? Would you be okay with that? Let me know. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
See, I've been a fan of Dynasty for years now. GTA, MK, and Justice, I'm still down. Rapper meets gamer, I wonder how y'all feel now. That was just a setup, watch it get real now. Okay, so me and Sub-Zero was born in 92, and lyrically I inherited all his fighting moves. A lot of y'all still lost, don't have the slightest clue. The truth disappears in the smoke as if you fighting new.